I played a voicemail and heard my own voice screaming. It started with a missed call. I was in the middle of dinner when my phone buzzed, an unknown number. I ignored it. No voicemail notification popped up, so I figured it was just another scam call. But when I woke up the next morning, my phone showed one new voicemail. I almost deleted it without listening. But something about it felt off. I pressed play. At first, there was only silence. Then a faint crackle of static. I turned up the volume. A voice came through the speaker. My voice. It was shaky, frantic, screaming. "Don't go outside! Please, for the love of God, don't—" A sharp gasp, a scuffle, the sound of something being dragged away. Then silence. The voicemail ended. I sat there, heart pounding. It had to be a prank, some kind of AI-generated clip. But it sounded too real, too raw. And the timestamp? The voicemail was left at 11:47 p.m. But at that time, I had been asleep. I checked the call log. The number had no ID, no origin. Just a long string of zeros. A chill crept down my spine. I tried calling the number back. My phone glitched out. The screen flickered. The speaker let out a high-pitched whine. And then... nothing. The call wouldn't go through. I told myself to forget about it. Maybe I'd just imagined my own voice. Maybe it was a trick of the audio. But that night, at 11:47 p.m., my phone rang again. Unknown number. This time I answered. For a moment, there was nothing but breathing. My own breathing. Then, the voice spoke. "You didn't listen." The call cut out. The room suddenly felt too quiet, too still. I stood up, every nerve in my body on edge. The curtains by the window fluttered, but the window wasn't open. I took a cautious step forward. The street outside was empty, the pale glow of the streetlight flickering. Then, a movement, a shape in the glass. Someone was standing behind me. I spun around. The room was empty, but my phone buzzed again. A new voicemail. With shaking hands, I pressed play. The message was short, a whisper, a warning. Don't turn around next time. I barely slept that night. Every shadow seemed to stretch toward me. Every creak in the house made my skin crawl. My own reflection in the mirror looked wrong. The next day, I went to work exhausted, paranoid. I kept checking my phone, half expecting another call. None came. Maybe it was over. That night, I hesitated before going to bed. I locked the doors, checked the windows. My bedroom was dark, but I could see the faint glow of my phone screen on the nightstand. 11:46 p.m. I held my breath, watching the clock. 11:47 p.m. The phone rang. My stomach clenched. I didn't answer. But after it stopped ringing, the voicemail icon appeared. I forced myself to press play. This time the message was different. It wasn't a warning. It wasn't screaming. It was the sound of my own voice, whispering right into my ear. "I'm in the house!"